I don't think anybody is here, so I can say whatever the heck I want. Do 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 No, guess that's not working. How you doing, Arthur? Good to see you. Just trying to set this thing up. I haven't set it up in a couple months, so yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. If you guys are in the chat, I'm probably not gonna use my model for the time being, just because I will be setting up my camera stuff, so I think it doesn't make sense. Put my model here. Let's put a thing for you here. Dude, I'm freezing. But otherwise I'm doing pretty solid. Went to church earlier this morning, so it was all good. Very good. Here, have a high five gremlin. Not that one though. That one. Actually, there we go. This is a
Ay, qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso. Ay, qué rico se ve eso, te ves como travieso, quiero probar tu beso.
Let me know if the music is too loud for you guys. Also, the music is overshadowed. Yeah. Let me know if that's better. I'll adjust it a tiny bit more than. Should be better, I hope. So, basically, not saying that I'm going to be like a 3D content creator, but it's something that earlier this year, for those of you who haven't been here before, I raised some money to get some 3D trackers. I have a MetaQuest 3. Not MetaQuest 3, MetaQuest. Actually, I think it is the 3. And so I've done VR stuff before, but it's been a minute and I kind of want to get into it. So hopefully I can set up my slime trackers, might play some video games. But if you guys have like any questions, this is a time to, because most people don't end up coming to these things. So if you guys want to have like more like personal conversations and stuff, that's totally fine. Obviously you don't have to, but if you want to ask me like anything specific, you absolutely can. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be trying to set this stuff up. So I have some music in the back so that you guys can enjoy. And I put the little pink dancing thing so you can, if you have ADHD, maybe have fun with it or something. I don't know. But yeah, otherwise, we're here, my beans, and I love you guys. Thank you for being here if you're here. But yeah, feel free to talk in the chat. I'll be responding much quicker than a normal stream because most likely not gonna have many people here. And if you hear like stuff in the background, that's just me like messing around with the trackers a little bit. I don't know why it says it's not assigned, but I guess it's been like a minute since I just updated the I let my VR get sold for a PC, so it's been a while since I've had one. I mean, I think a PC is better than having VR, personally. Because later on you can just get a VR and hook it up to your PC and it's way more powerful. Like, VR by itself, especially if you have like a MetaQuest. Oh, I forgot that I have to actually set this up like from the start again, because I have a whole this is like a Wi-Fi connection now, like the Wi-Fi. I actually have to redo this from like the start. Give me 1 second, because I think I see something that should not be shown up here. And I wish not to be found. Horror. Yeah, I heard about people hooking them up to theirs. I'd be a little nervous. Yeah, if your PC is like not that good, it's kind of like you'll have a pretty limited experience for sure. So I totally feel that. I mean, I don't know how like beefy your computer needs to be to have like VR running at the same time, but with all the stuff like kind of running in the back, I can imagine you don't want like a potato. You definitely don't want potato internet either. Alright, let's do the setup wizard because I haven't done this in a while, but I can't share my screen with you guys for the time being while I do this. This is a pink word thing. It's my Wi-Fi showing me this computer. I forgot that I like moved like a couple months ago already. And I must redo this. Okay. It's odd. I have a decent computer, but basically potato Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's like another thing. If you can use Ethernet instead of like Wi-Fi, much better. 100%. I forgot what my Wi-Fi password was. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, forgot my beam has died. My boy has gone boom. So my password was so it was that. Alright. Please connect the tracker with the provided USB cable to your computer and turn the tracker on. Oh, that's what happened. Don't have it anymore.
When I feel sad, I escape from my sense. Lately, music's been my reminiscence. That's when I listen. I know it's bad that I can't help myself. When I get mad, I set fire to the hell. The only way to keep it at a distance. That's when I listen. Music is the reason why I stay. A cheering melody will fix a melancholic heart. The music is the reason. The music is the reason why I stay. I feel alive, I feel alive, I feel alive. The music is the reason. The music is the reason why I stay. I feel alive, I feel alive. The music is the reason. I see the signs when I stay in my shell. As soon as I'm sad, I tend to build a fence. That's when I need tunes to keep on living.
No,
Like
I can
someone's
actually
listening.
connect these trackers. I should be able to show you guys what I'm working on now.
For the lights. I know it's bad when I forget
Let me
myself.
go back to
Lately, music's been my self-reminder.
my display capture.
Music is the reason.
So this is basically what I'm doing right now. I'm just connecting them to the Wi-Fi, but like you have to manually kind of do it. I think the last time I did this, I messed up the USB inside one of them. I hope it still works, because that's gonna suck if it doesn't. Welcome in, Gabe.
Is the reason why I
It didn't renew. Nothing. Well, thank you for becoming a member, but you didn't have to. I should gift you one next time. Thank you. Appreciate it.
The music is the reason. The music is the reason why I stay.
Alright, so let me see if I can find
I feel
so
Music is the reason why I stay.
please connect the tracker with the USB cable and turn the tracker on. So first this.
Sometimes it feels like I should know how to walk on water. Sometimes it feels like I should know
I don't know if that's gonna
how
work.
to move the mountains.
Okay, so transmitting.
Decisions keep on going, and the rivers keep on flowing, and the
Cannot find
wind
tracker
keeps
for this.
on blowing, and this beat it stays in motion. My lyrics keep on flowing, and this rhythm keeps on going. Yeah, ain't nobody else, ain't nobody else.
Oh,
But to myself,
here, let me lower it more.
we don't gotta tell
My apologies.
nobody else.
Mi apologies. My game should be fine. You guys probably won't hear me for a little bit while I start connecting these things. Trying to awesome! We got the first one! Yee-wee! Awesome. So that's one. Lay that down here. I have such limited space right now. This one. This is for the hips. For the hip swing. Oh, that's too low. Alright, let's see if I can connect this one. Do-do-do-do. Awesome. Shouldn't be too long while I work on connecting these. Is the music better now for you guys or no? Dude, what if I put trackers on my feet, like low key? You know what I'm saying, Chad? Put those feet trackers in. Yeah, it's so dumb. I can't. That would be funny. Get those foot trackers in. Huh? You know, I thought these would be more dead. I haven't used them in months. You aren't beating the allegations? Hey, look. Everybody can believe whatever they want. And it's fine if you think I like feet. But that's your problem, not mine. You know what I'm saying? Not a me problem. I don't like feet. But I gotta be goofy and keep it up, you know? When you put on the hand trackers on your feet and your feet trackers on your hands, things are gonna pop off. Yo, facts? Hold on. Hey, this guy's onto something. I don't know what it is, but he's onto something. I will be known as the ankle biter, the foot grandma. Oh, sheesh. One down the hole. That's exactly what a feet lover would say. You're just jealous. You're just jealous you can't be as as epic as me. You won't be saying that when the fuck gremlin bites you. Why isn't it? This one's not connecting. I hope it's work. We just got here. Look. All I have to say is only foot. Oh man. Look guys, I'm just being a goober, okay? These are the goober hours. Alright, I got 2 more trackers to connect. And we'll probably be watching some videos on how to do some stuff on Waterdo, maybe? Not sure yet, but we'll see, cause there's one VTuber. Well, I mean, they're not really like a VTuber, but their content's like funny, and I kind of want to watch and see what I can learn from that person. I don't like how this one's twisting on the Velcro. I think I got it. We got the ankles. We got the ankles, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Look at them ankles. The ankle biter has returned. Alright, sick. So those are 10 trackers. I do have some smaller ones that go with these. Like, there's one that goes on the waist, and there's a couple that I could use tactically on my feet. But I'd rather just set up these main ones. Ankle bracelets. Yeah. We got the ankle bracelets.
We got the ankle bracelets, chat. We're going to jail. Gonna get locked up.
Gonna get Zoomba'd. Alright, I gotta move some stuff off my desk because apparently I have a lot of space. My keyboard. Keyboard keys. Surfboard. Oh my gosh. Why are you more excited about the ankle bracelets and the feet things than I am? This is ridiculous. Just photoshopping the marionette while listening in. Oh no. I don't know what that means. They're waiting for me, chat. It's Joverwatch. They're waiting for the foot biting ankle enjoying gremlin to get her life together. Look at it. It's just staring at me. Oh, from FNAF? Okay, okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah, the FNAF movie's out now, the FNAF 2 movie. Did you watch it, Arthur? I think, were you the person who told me that they're watching it? I'm debating maybe going by myself to the movie theater. If not like tonight, maybe tomorrow night. Or after stream. I heard that it wasn't that good. That it was worse than the first one, supposedly. Oh, on the 11th? Nice. Okay. Cool. Sounds very good. Very, very good. You haven't seen any of these movies? You didn't watch FNAF 1? It's crazy. Fake FNAF enjoyer. Mods. Demod this man. Take him out to the back house where he belongs. Execution on the spot. You didn't watch the first FNAF movie? Take your Arthur. Oh, I thought he was leaving. Well, muy buena, muy buena. Alright, I have placed them on the table. Why does it say that? I'm not. Okay, after turning on your trackers, place them on a stable surface. Alright. They're being calibrated, shit. What do you mean I moved it? I didn't move it. This is cap. Alright. So, I already have the sticker and the straps on. Okay. So now I have to do the assignments. So I will be doing that. Damn, they really want me to get. They want those fate trackers to go first. Shit. Excommunicated. True. He needs to be excommunicated, right? No, it hurts him more because he's Catholic. Hope I'm putting this on right. Tracker. Right. That one is on. Feels so comfortable to put this on, not gonna lie. And then there's the hip tracker, which goes right below my waist. Where does this go? Goes like right above the knee, sort of. Not the thighs. Ugh. buns and thighs. Buns and thighs, chat. Buns and thighs. Let's see, where's the right thigh one? Here it is. It has been found. It has been founded. Alright. Cool. Coolidge. Coolidge chat. Very Coolidge. Alright, we gotta put these ankle ones next. Dang, I've got ankle monitors. This is great. I'm going to jail. Jailed for committing foot crimes. Alright, team. And then we've got the right upper arm, which is gonna go right above this area here. I'm strapping myself up, chat. Strapping myself in. I gotta get strapped up. Get that 911. Or not, the 1911, sorry, not the the 911, I'm crazy. This one I actually kind of put in ahead of time. Sorry. Alright. And then upper left arm. Okay. Take your time. We're gonna be here a while. Gotta figure these out. Find a way for them not to slip off my body. These should be strapped in and pull. Right, and then we got the lower arm ones, which I don't think I used last time. So I think it might be okay. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. So I have 8 right now. Plus elbow jacking. It's kind of weird when it doesn't like pop off. Okay, that's what I have to do. Okay, so the lower right arm is gonna be like right, pretty much at the wrist. For this one, I think it looks like. And just like the upper arm ones, I have to sort of put it in before I tighten it up. Alright, we're almost done putting these on. The chest one is definitely gonna be sliding off while I'm trying to work on this, which just sucks so bad when I'm moving about with this. I'm gonna find a way to tighten that one up, like, better. Without cutting blood flow to my body parts. Alright. I'm ready. Put on your trackers. Trackers, trackers on, preparation, pull reset button. Okay, so stand upright with your arms to your sides, make sure to look forward. Hold the position for more than 3 seconds. So. I hate this so much. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, I think I got it. Let's go. Alright, so my height I think is 1.75 meters. Pretty sure. Oh, that right arm one is gonna definitely like come off 100%. Alright, so we've got it. We're looking good. I can dab. We're dabbing. We're dabbing. Yeah. Jibby jibby. Okay. Use your height. Disable shoulder tracking. Yes. Turn that off. I definitely don't have that. Alright, so I forgot that like my settings are all messed up. Kinda sucks. Okay, I have to figure out how to get my like face tracking on this basically. I like how like my arm like if I go to a certain angle, just like it's almost my arm is like twisted around me. That's so funny. I didn't put 1.75 meters. I put 1.57 meters. Excuse me. Excuse you, sir. Where is my water gun settings? I'm like a what? I'm a what? A phantom. My thing is like so broken right now. I don't know like how to reset my stuff, I'm gonna be honest. I actually think I can see if I can. She's like so, she's stuck between the wall, or not the wall, she's in the ground. Okay, I think I sort of have it, but it's like really weird how like, I don't know how to fix it, like might also be the model, I'm sure though. But the arms, the left one is definitely like broken. Oh no, the left arm is definitely like I have to adjust it. But like her legs, it's just so weird. It's so like unnatural. I don't know how to fix it. Her legs are like breaking. Her legs are breaking. Yeah, like, and also like, I wish I could like reset the model. Reset the model. I wish to cry. I don't know why, like, the left arm. The tracking is so off on this, it's so funny. It's like registering the movement so wrong. It's like so weird. Like back is like front and front is back, it's so funny. No, maybe I have the trackers on like the wrong way. Could just be I can't even dab. I can't even dab without my arm breaking. I must figure out why. Like I can't even do the wave. Like, what's the point of this if I get to the wave? Chat. Are you wearing them backwards? That could be it, yeah. I mean, I don't think so. I think the calibration is just off. But it could be that I'm wearing it backwards. That could definitely be the problem. I just don't. Oh my gosh. She's just like so discombobulated. Oh, I love it. Discombobulation for all. Let me see. I think I can change my settings on the water. Alright, chat. We're just gonna be here. All messed up. This is great. Like this is just like pure entertainment. She's just broken. Interesting posture. Look, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Not my fault, Jet. Jet, it's not my fault. You're practically operating a mech at this point? Yeah, probably, yeah. She's just sitting there menacingly. Staring into your soul. Into your soul. Soul, hello. I must angle myself in a because my tracker refuses to do what I want it to do. Then again, I don't have like hand gloves, so I guess it works. I forgot how to set this up. How do I find out what port I'm on? Do I change this? Character 1. Don't think. Let me do a quick Google search. don't even have like facial makeup, honestly. Let me see if I can figure this out. It's just so funny. Girls are just like sitting there, just in the air, but like barely, because it's not even like proper. Okay, let's see. This needs to be adjusted. That's why it doesn't look like she's like sitting. Now she's sitting, just like in the air. Yeah. I think I might need to recalibrate the left one. I'm gonna be honest. It's just so weird. Cause like, I wonder if no, it just doesn't like. I don't know if it's even is this phone working. Bongo Cat 3D style. Let's see. What app was this again? This was Facebush at 3D. Let me see if I can. Okay. Let me go to settings. What do you mean there's no Wi-Fi? I'm being trolled. Oh, okay. I think I got it, but it's only like tracking mine. Okay, so it's like not tracking my face, but like it's tracking the eye movement, like, or the movement of the. I don't know why my head's not moving. Like, think about it. Maybe when we see the inside of her head, it's like kind of crazy. It's not even like recording my blinking either. It's weird. It's like her head's frozen into place. Okay, so character. I gotta go into character. Calibrate. It's like my eyes are moving, but not my head. Kind of really weird. It's like my head is like my eye movement instead of like my head movement. It's so weird. Let's see. The only reason I'm not showing you guys like the other screen is because stuff that you don't need to see is on there. What is this pose? It's just so weird. Like, it's so weird. Like, my head isn't moving along with my thing. It's just so weird, dude. It is strange. I did not know why my head does not move. Okay. She's trying so hard. Trying so hard. Let me see quickly.
If you catch my drift.
Okay, I got the head movement, but I think I messed up my tracker. It's not tracking my eyes though, but it's tracking my head movement, which is nice. But now I'm like, tracking is so off. Feels so weird knowing my model's like sort of following me. Yo, we can lean forward like Michael Jackson. It's based and motion pilled. She could just do the thing forward. Hold on. Okay, I think I totally messed this up. I definitely messed this up, guys. I 100% messed this up. It's broken. I don't know why it's like tracking with my trackers, and I am scared. I am scared. Okay, I see. This is like the motion capture with the head. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to redo this. I mean, I guess this is like the VTuber capture, but like do the lean forward and everything. I don't know why it's not like capturing my mouth. It just should be, but I guess not.
She can look cute and docile.
Let's see. Very base, doing the Michael Jackson lean. Yeah, let's do the Michael Jackson lean in the back. Oh, that's so funny. It's not here. I just love how like the arms just like flail forward. I feel like I'm getting closer to doing this right, but I'm like breaking everything. I apologize that you guys are gonna have to see. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I just broke this. What did I do? What did I do? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Tracker, assignment. I think that's all I want to do. It's like, I know that there's like a spot for like water though. Maybe I just can't run both at the same time. Could be it. There's a water though setting somewhere. Yeah, I guess there wasn't. I could have sworn there was. I wonder if there's any option for toggles on Steam Deck. That would be really nice to actually do. I might actually have to like reset this whole thing. I think I messed this up.
I do not like this at all.
I'm not gonna stay undefeated, 6 feet underground, bury my demons, yeah.
I'm gonna watch this video. This girl knows what she's doing.
In the dark, drawing cold blood, hide away. Am I scared of nothing? I'm trying to fight. Cross my heart, but took a U-turn. Kiss the light, made my skin burn.
I think I have to reset this.
Guess I need to say sorry. Been treating me poorly. Believe that's not I'm not gonna stand there, say undefeated, 6 feet underground, bury my demons, yeah. I'll sing it, broken and bruised, but I'm never beaten. 6 feet underground, bury my demons, yeah. Yeah, this is a funeral. And my funeral. Ei menina, mostra o teu poder. Desliza no beat, faz acontecer. O mundo gira ao teu redor. Com esse swing.
I don't know how to put my slime trackers back onto here. Oh, it's virtual motion capture. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Let me go to my settings. VMC, enable. Give me 1 second, guys.
Sobe o clima, sente o calor. Requebra no ritmo, sente o amor. Vem no flow, não pode negar. Essa vibe é nossa, pode acreditar.
Break the whole tracking. True.
The default port number should be fine, but if you are going to be mixing
Let me pause the music real quick so I can watch this tutorial real fast. Now I understand what the VMC stuff is. I think I can technically do both tracking at the same time. I guess I just didn't know how to do it before. But thankfully, there are people on the internet who do.
motion capture solution, you may want to change the number depending on what you're doing. So I changed mine because I use StretchSense gloves, and my StretchSense gloves works at a specific port number. So for my case, I have to change Slime VRs, but it should be fine. The default should be fine for you, but if you have to change it, it's okay. Just remember this number. That's what I'm asking you. Remember this number. Now, if you are like a seated user, like, you know, you're not using Slime VR for full body tracking, or maybe you have full body tracking, but you only want to sit down and just have you want to have full body tracking while sitting down, then I do recommend messing with these settings, setting up a head anchor, as well as making sure that you have anchor at hips. This should help you out. So, like if you have like a Slime VR tracker as your head tracking or something, or you want to make sure you're seated, these two settings are really good for that. But otherwise, if you are going to be moving around from one place to another with your Slime VR trackers, you may want to disable at least the anchor at hips though. But again, you know, you can mess with these settings, and if you have any any further questions regarding these two, especially if you run into issues, then I will leave in the description the Slime VR Discord server if you have any issues. But otherwise though, the main thing we are concerned about is enabling here and the port number. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and hide Slime VR for a moment. Now, there are two ways you can connect Slime VR into Warudo. Now, I understand this can be a little overwhelming, but there's either onboarding assistant, which is beginner friendly, and then there is character, and then there is motion capture. This is nice for advanced users who probably need to do like some very specific stuff, but usually, especially if you're going to be having like finger tracking that you want to work with Slime VR, and you want to have just an easier time setting up, I would personally recommend onboarding assistant. But if you know how to manually set up blueprints and stuff, then by all means, you could do that for advanced users. But we're gonna go here. So onboarding assistant, and if you deleted this by accident or something like that, you can always add it back by going to add asset, scrolling all the way down to miscellaneous, and then onboarding assistant with a little noob face here should be right there. So you can add that there. You can only load one, but go ahead and click on get started. We're going to make sure to click the character of choice. You can load your character by clicking on characters, open characters folder here, and loading your VRM or Warudo avatar file here, and then clicking on OK. Now, I'm going to click on no. I'm going to use because I literally know what I'm using. If you are a beginner, you could use this, but this is more recommended for those who are absolute beginners and have no full body tracking really. This, we do know what we're using. We're using Slime VR in this case. So click OK. And then for my face tracking, I'm going to set this to iFacial mocap. For the pose tracking, I'm going to set this to VMC. It literally says Slime VR here, so you know this is correct. And then if you want for finger tracking, you can set it up to be, let's say, your Leap Motion controller or StretchSense or MediaPipe for webcam finger tracking, whatever you like. So you can set that up. Now, before we click on this OK button, we do need to do some configurations because this really depends on are you a full body tracking user or half body like me for the Slime VR stuff. So pretty much, I'm going to go into customize face tracking here. Now, if by any chance, let's say you are going to be doing this for full body tracking, I would recommend, if you want like just to be safe, make sure to have the enable head body movement, set that to no, and then make sure that the idle.
Let me go back. I think I missed something. My model looks so broken.
Half body like me for the Slime VR stuff. So pretty much, I'm gonna go into customize face tracking here. Now, if by any chance, let's say you are gonna be doing this for full body tracking, I would recommend, if you want like just to be safe, make sure to have the enable head body movement, set that to no. And then make sure that the idle head animation, you can set that to disabled if you prefer, or if you prefer to have like an idle animation play when or at least for the head, when your iFacial mocap and cam finger tracking, whichever you like. So you can set that up. Now, before we click on this OK button, we do need to do some configurations because this really depends on are you a full body tracking user or half body like me for the Slime VR stuff. So pretty much, I'm gonna go into customize face tracking.
Okay, I see what she meant. I was like, where's the setting, lady?
Here. Now, if by any chance, let's say you are going to be doing this for full body tracking, I would recommend, if you want like just to be safe, make sure to have the enable head body movement, set that to no, and then make sure that the idle head animation, you can set that to disabled if you prefer, or if you prefer to have like an idle animation play when or at least for the head, when your iFacial mocap or your face tracking is covered up or disabled, it can play idle animation, but you can set that to disabled for full body tracking users. And then if you want, especially if you're going to do a lot of camera stuff, you can also disable this for full body tracking users. But otherwise though, you can mess with these settings, but if you are like half body or maybe you're only doing full body tracking and you're only sitting down like only, you could leave it as is. But otherwise for full body tracking, you may want to disable some of those settings. But I'll leave this as is though. And then for VMC here, I'm going to customize the pose tracking here. For my case, I'm not using full body tracking. I'm literally using this for arms only. So for track full body, you can leave this as yes if you are full body tracking. But for my case, I'm going to set it to no because I only got the arms. So I'm going to set this to head. I'm going to remove the head here. I'm going to remove pelvis. And I'm going to remove fingers and the legs because I'm only using Slime VR for the arms. I can mirror the tracking and also port number, very important here. So in Slime VR, what the number at port out here, make sure it's the same as the one Warudo has. If it's not, make sure to type in that number that you inputted. So for my case, I put this one because it works with my Stretch Sense gloves when I
Oh,
combine
I think I got it.
But for your case, you can leave it as the default number that you have. But otherwise, I'm changing mine. And I'm going to click on OK. And then for the secondary pose controller here, you can also like double check if you like, but it should be fine already. This will track the fingers only. But otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and click cancel, and then I'm going to click on OK. You know, you can double check to make sure everything is to your taste. I'm going to click on OK, and yep, detected that. Okay, detected full body pose tracking template, but head and body movements are enabled for face tracking. Do you want to disable the head and body movement from face tracking? No. No. For my case, I want to have it going. There you go. Yeah, it's very important to read that. There you go. So I have my head tracking working, so it works well with half body tracking. But again, if you are full body tracking, like I said, you just have to make sure to disable the head and body movement for face tracking, and then set up the entire body to work and such. So there you go. I have leap motion for my finger tracking, and then Slime VR for the arm tracking. You can tell because I'm not having any much occlusion. So this is really cool. And then you can of course set the other stuff that you have, but I'm gonna just ignore that because this is fine. But you can continue with the rest of the basic setup if you like. But that's pretty much how I set up my Slime VR tracking. And again, for full body tracking, it's also very simple. It's just a matter of what setting you are going to be using. But you can see though, it's working quite fine.
Properly, but I guess not. Let me see where I can. I thought I had the head stuff, honestly. But I guess not. Feels bad. Could have sworn it like moved when I was there earlier. Man, I am so confused. I'm gonna have to ask Samson to like help me up with this at some point. Cancel. But it's not like moving with my, like I needed to move my head. Maybe it's because I have like, oh, you know what? I think it's because I might be wrong, but I think I might be right. I can't do full body tracking. Might be because like the head, I don't have the head, so technically it's not even like full body tracking. Oh, that's so funny. This is great. I love it. Oh, no, it's definitely not like, this is so weird. No, I have a feeling I'm never gonna get the head tracking. My model's also like not in the right spot, so probably need to recalibrate everything. Oh. I want a new level of floating. I don't know where my trackers are. I'm on a new level of brokenness. I think it's just hilarious, so that this is what's happening while I figure this out. Where did my thing for my headphones go? Oh, there it is.
there's 2 of them. So if you don't know how to use Warudo and you really need like serious help, like guidance, check those out. Those should help you out on at least getting the hang of Warudo. And besides that, if you're an absolute beginner when it comes to Slime VR, I will leave the official tutorial on how to connect your Slime VR tracker to your PC that the Slime VR team made. So please check that out, so that way you can at least get to where I am, where my trackers are already like working over here. The arms are all good. So just want to make sure that you're on track or up to speed. So once we have our Slime VR trackers working, we're happy with it and ready to go, what we're going to then do is we're going to go into our settings. Then we're going to go down to under OSC. Then we're going to go where there is VMC. Go over here. Make sure to click on enable right here, and then make sure that you, the default port number should be fine, but if you are going to be mixing different motion capture solutions, you may want to change the number, depending on what you're doing. So I changed mine because I use Stretch Sense gloves, and my Stretch Sense gloves works as specific
I don't know why my arms
number,
look that way.
so for my case I have to change Slime VRs, but it should be fine. The default should be fine for you, but if you have to change it, it's okay. Just remember this number. That's what I'm asking you. Remember this number. Now, if you are like a seated user, like, you know, you're not using Slime VR for full body tracking, or maybe you have full body tracking, but you only want to sit down and have full body tracking while sitting down, then I do recommend messing with these settings, setting up a head anchor, as well as making sure that you have anchor at hips. This should help you out. So, like, if you have like a Slime VR tracker as head tracking or something, or you want to make sure you're seated, these 2 settings are really good for that. But otherwise, if you are going to be moving around from one place to another with your Slime VR trackers, you may want to disable at least the anchor at hips though. But again, you know, you can mess with these settings, and if you have any questions, like any further questions regarding these 2, especially if you run into issues, then I will leave in the description the Slime VR Discord server.
Ugh,
If you have any issues. But otherwise, the main thing
I didn't know me to do that.
enabling here and the so
put this
we're
back
gonna go
together.
ahead. Go ahead and hide Slime VR for a moment. Now, there are 2 ways you can connect Slime VR into Warudo. Now, I can understand this could be a little overwhelming, but there's either onboarding assistant, which is beginner friendly, and then there is character, and then there is motion capture. This is nice for advanced users who probably need to do like some very specific stuff, but usually, especially if you're going to be having like finger tracking that you want to work with Slime VR, and you want to have just an easier time setting up, I would personally recommend onboarding assistant. But if you know how to manually set up blueprints and stuff, then by all means you could do that for advanced users. But we're gonna go here. So onboarding assistant, and if you deleted this by accident or something like that, you can always add it back by going to add asset, scrolling all the way down to miscellaneous, and then onboarding assistant with a little new face here should be right there. So you can add that there. You can only load 1, but go ahead and click on get started. We're going to make sure to click the character of choice. You can load your character by clicking on characters, open characters folder here, and loading your VRM or Warudo avatar file here, and then clicking on OK. Now, I'm going to click on no. I'm going to use because I literally know what I'm using. If you are a beginner, you could use this, but this is more recommended for those who are absolute beginners and have no full body tracking really. This, we do know what we're using. We're using Slime VR in this case. So click OK, and then for my face tracking, I'm gonna set this to iFacial mocap. For the pose tracking, I'm gonna set this to VMC. It literally says Slime VR here, so you know this is correct. And then if you want for finger tracking, you can set it up to be, let's say, your Leap Motion controller or Stretch Sense or MediaPipe for webcam finger tracking, whichever you like. So you can set that up. Now before we click on this OK button, you do need to
trying to put it
configuration,
like back
because it
into
really
the
depends
tracker.
on are you a full body tracking
itself.
user or half body like me for the Slime VR stuff. So pretty
And
much
for
I'm
some
going to
reason,
customize face
it's just
tracking
not
here.
going back in.
Now, if by any chance, let's say you are going to be doing this for full body tracking, I would recommend
Did I
if you want like
bend
just to be safe, make sure to have the enable head body
just
movement, set that to no,
Then
and
somewhere.
then make sure that the idle head animation, you can set that to disabled if you prefer, or if you prefer to have like an idle animation play when you're, or at least for the head, when your iFacial mocap or your face tracking is covered up or disabled, it can play idle animation, but you can set that to disabled for full body tracking users. And then if you want, especially if you're going to do a lot of camera stuff, you can also disable this for full body tracking users. But otherwise though, you can mess with these settings, but if you are like half body or maybe you're only doing full body tracking and you're only sitting down like only, you could leave it as is. But otherwise for full body tracking, you may want to disable some of those settings. But I'll leave this as is though. And then for VMC here, I'm going to customize the pose tracking here. For my case, I'm not using full body tracking. I'm literally using this for arms only. So for track full body, you can leave this as yes if you are full body tracking. But for my case, I'm going to set no because I only got the arms. So I'm going to set this to head. I'm going to remove the head here. I'm going to remove pelvis, and I'm going to remove fingers and the legs because I'm only using Slime VR for the
What
arms.
is
I can mirror the
slime
tracking
in?
and also port number, very important here. So in Slime VR, what the number at port out here, make sure it's the same as the one Warudo has. If it's not, make sure to type in that number that you inputted. So for my case, I put this one because it works with my Stretch Sense gloves when I combine it. But for your case, you can leave it as the default numbers that you have. But otherwise, I'm changing mine. And I'm going to click on OK. And then for the secondary post controller here, you can also like double check if you like, but it should be
Yeah,
fine
take
already.
this
This will
off.
track the fingers only. But otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and click cancel, and then I'm going to click on OK. You know, you can double check to make sure everything is to your taste. I'm going to click on OK, and yep, detected that. Okay, detected full body pose tracking template, but head and body movements are enabled for face tracking. Do you want to disable the head and body movement from face tracking? No. No.
How? I accidentally,
like I
like,
said,
when I
we
was, like,
have it.
adjusting it, I kind of grabbed
There you
it by,
go.
like, the
Yeah, very
purple
important to read
casing,
that.
and then the
There you
casing
go.
kind of, like,
So I
got
have
ripped
my
off
head
a
tracking
little bit,
working, so it
and I'm
works
trying to
well
put it,
with
like,
half body
back
tracking, But
on.
again, if you are full body tracking, like I said, you just have to make sure to disable the head and body movement for face
I
tracking.
mean,
and
it still
then
works.
The entire body
Like,
to work and such.
I have to
So
be
there you go.
super
I have
careful
link
now
motion for
when
my
I
finger
mess around
tracking,
with the
and
left
then
ankle
Slime
one.
VR
I have to put some
for
tape on it
the arm tracking. You can
to
tell
keep
because
it,
I'm
like,
not having
down.
much occlusion. So this is really cool. And then you can of course set the other stuff that you have, but I'm gonna just ignore that because this is fine. But you can continue with the rest of the basic setup if you like. But that's pretty much how I set up my Slime VR tracking. And again, for full body tracking, it's also very simple. It's just a matter of what settings you are gonna be using. But you can see though, it's working quite fine. There's my finger tracking, and then Slime VR. So. Otherwise, if you are having issues with connecting Slime VR to Warudo, there is a Slime VR
Okay,
Discord server
I
if you're
fixed the
having
ankle
trouble with
one
the
now.
trackers
It's, like,
themselves with the
actually-
Slime VR program.
It's actually
But if
right
the
now.
issue, if you're
Okay,
struggling
cool.
with Warudo itself,
I had it,
then
like, facing
there is
the
a
wrong
Warudo
way,
Discord server
so
you can refer
that was
to
my
for
bad.
help regarding connecting your motion capture device. So in the description below, there are those two Discord servers. I'll also be leaving any other resources such as tutorials
I
or
have
to look at,
fixed
so that way you
the
can
ankles.
know how to like
We can
get
now
started with
shimmy.
this stuff. So that way you can
We
have
can
fun
shimmy,
with
shimmy.
VTubing, with your Slime VR trackers and stuff,
Just
and
do
also
it,
having fun
but-
with Warudo. But I hope that tutorial helps you
turn
out. And
this
again,
on.
also I'll be leaving a firewall
Cha-cha.
tutorial as well. So if by chance you are having a hard time connecting your, let's say your
I
iPhone
do have to
or your trackers
I feel like I have to
to
recalibrate
any,
my
like
arm
let's
ones
say
though,
you're
for sure.
trying to connect your Slime VR trackers to Warudo, but you're having issues with it, you can
There's
make
just, like,
sure that in
something
the
so
firewall
off
you can
about
add
the
both
shoulder
Warudo
for this
and Slime
upper
VR if you
arm
haven't.
one.
There will be that tutorial in the description. But again, the Discord servers are there for further assistance. And I hope that you do have a lovely day though.
Excuse
And I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye bye! Thank you to all my
Whoa.
Snowflake members.
Now my
In
arms
case you
are
don't know,
crossing.
I have YouTube membership, so if you want to further support this channel and what I do, then feel free to join the Snowflake members. Otherwise though, just your support means so much to me,
Why
and
does
I
it look
appreciate every
clip
ounce of it.
so
Either way
bad?
though, with that being said though, hey, goodbye bye everyone. I hope to see you guys next time, okay? Bye
I
bye!
gotta figure out how to fix these arms. Okay. I wonder if sure what the actual position for these things are supposed to be. Okay, might actually be more front facing. Gangnam Style? No, not the Gangnam Style. I guess my problem right now is just like the arms. I don't know why it puts my arms like how it does, and then it's like clipping. It's almost like not recognizing Just don't know why the arms look like they're. Actually, might actually be more that way. I wonder if that applies to this one too. Like maybe it's more inward. This one somewhat better. I don't know how to fix the arm placement. Gonna be honest. Might have to do like a full reset. I just fixed this, like, full speed. It's like, I think the other thing is that I don't have, like, actual head tracking on right now. It's like my arm tracker's just not working too. Yeah, I think the problem is definitely like the arms. It's like the last thing that I think I just inverted them. Maybe it's kind of like the other one where you're supposed to face them more inward towards each other, but hmm. I wonder if it's more like I got it, sort of. Doesn't really like capture the front, like if I want to wave. Wait, I think I got it, sort of. Except that my like tracking is also kind of off. Feels like it's just breaking. I think I sort of got it, but not really. I also keep realizing that this is gonna keep sliding off. I have to tighten it more. I think I got it. Broke the tracking. No! It's the demonic spy creature. Oy. Let's go put hip tracking in the right place. Something else I was kind of like worried about. Don't like the distance that it has between. Because I'm. I don't know how to get proper tracking with these. I feel like I'm gonna have to try this out. Like, feels like any sort of like misinput, it's cooked. It's not proper. It's like not properly tracking my legs. I noticed as well. I feel like I had it right at one point, and now I don't have it right at one point. I don't know. I feel like I might have to do like actual manual adjustments. No, I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually, I think.
Ay, me duele la cabeza. Me duele mucho la cabeza. Alright. I think that will be enough for today. I will try to figure it out off stream. I may play some Arc Raiders for a little bit. Alright, guys. Yeah, it's kind of driving me nuts. There are some other trackers that I found. I mean, the other thing might just be that I need to put my MetaQuest on. But I did end up finding some trackers that are on Kickstarter that are more advanced than these, but right now I don't have the money for them. But I'll figure these out eventually, I think, at some point. I might just have to like start all over on the setup. But I don't know like why my arms are clipping the way that they are. But anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. Sorry that was mostly quiet, but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, mañana, during stream, 2 p.m. EST. We're gonna continue reading the Book of John, and then I'm gonna be reacting to a couple things I saw on Twitter that are very interesting. So I will see you guys then. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I'll see you.